showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on last year's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. They're going to the air in the first play. With the catch, it's a Bunyan. Will not be brought down. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Tiny space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
BAT makes it 7-0. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. They'll run it here. Breaks an open space. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Grabbed by the receiver. Powering through a tackle. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Comes up with the catch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Clemson. Who's going to score? We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching him.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Breaks loose at the 45. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
They stop in, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the 1st down, but, man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. 2nd down after that previous play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the 1st quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And he'll set up to throw. And he makes the grab. They convert a 2-point try, and now lead by 8. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. A little bit of my turn and your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that one tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the 1st down mark.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. 1st down here for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. Grab made by the tight end. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
The shotgun handoff here. He's found some room at the 45. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a 1st down at the 41. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. By far harder, broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The shotgun run call. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show them much, and the back
breaks into the clear. That's the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Clemson. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a long run for the touchdown. Oh, if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Point after, not right through. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. But he stopped him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on 1st down. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the right side on the toss. Getting close to midfield now. They'll bring him down to the 47.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the 1st down yardage. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds an open target on the left side. Fighting off the defender. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. The back's got it. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Automatic on the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's a Bunya. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big game. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return starts from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And we're going to throw now on first down. Pass rush closing in. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
On the move now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see them still go for this here.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Breaks free. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw, bringing pressure. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. The Tigers will line up to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at the 25. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking there. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. With the catch, it's a Bunyan. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And the wideout goes in motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on the...
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets...
Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. North out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Touchdown, Clemson. They continue to roll up the score.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Defense is coming after him. Dump off caught by the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and he's keep that clock rolling.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Now it's second down here. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into open space. Powering through the defender. Who's in the clear? They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Chris, you talk about an easy completion for a big pickup. These little touch passes, it's a real test for this defense to be able to set the edge. They were behind that play from the beginning. Lucky they were able to stop him before he took it to the house.
A Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Now, you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating his...
Into the end zone. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete pack.
Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer from this offense.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things a defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's pure field position to start the drive. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looks right for a quick completion. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw again. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. The pocket breaking down. Oh, Oh, he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. It's another deep shot. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Pounding away with the run game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It breaks loose at the 45. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And now the running back's got it again. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in